Yo, it is Thursday. Silver Fox Fitness Club show. Man, it feels so good to be back on. I'm sorry, everybody. I've been missing in action for a while, but I'm back. Um, Tonight, Yvette is not going to be here. She's going to be on hopefully next week or the week after that. She'll be back. She kind of got tied up training some customers, not customers, or clients. She got tied up. So today you're rocking with your boy Big Al. And today I brought a guest on, and this guy is Kanard Johnson. Kanard Johnson, he is about to get into his 40s. He's still in his late 30s, still playing around with it, but he's about to get in his 40s and stuff like that. And I wanted to bring him on to kind of talk about what are some of the things you starting to see in your late 30s. I know there are some things I started to see when I was in my late 30s, and I wanted to talk to him about that. And also, Kanard is one of the person that been helping me with the brand. He's been helping me to design the shirts, also designed my web page and my logos and all that stuff right there. So he's one of the person that's been in the back doing a lot of stuff for the Silver Fox Fitness Club. So I'm going to bring my boy on right now, Mr. Kanard Johnson. He's out there in Austin, Texas. So let's go and bring him in. What's up, young man?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, man, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Definitely, man. So I was just telling them, you the guy that helped pretty much helped me with the Silver Fox Fitness Club. You helped me bring it on in. You helped me with how I was going to plan it, how to design it. You helped me with the web page. You helped me with the t-shirts because a lot of my t-shirts, they're not that I'm gonna say that old funky 100% cotton, that old hot stuff. It ain't that. So I didn't know nothing about t-shirts. I didn't know nothing about the clothing. So he took me to Clothing University and he educated me how to pick the right material because I wanted shirts that when you work out, and I didn't want them to fade. I didn't want them to shrink, and I definitely did not want them to be hot. I did not want any hot t-shirts because I wanted something that you can be comfortable in. I want to also thank you for it. And also you have a clothing brand too. That's how you was able to help me, right?
Yeah. I have my own clothing line. Been doing it for a little while.
Yeah.
The pandemic kind of stopped that, but I'm getting back to it slowly.
Yeah.
Avery J Clothing,
Okay.
Phoenix. Right.
Definitely. That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
You
This
know,
shirt right here is like 7 years old. So
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
I have a couple of them at home. I'll be wearing them, especially when I'm working out and stuff like that. I'll be still rocking them.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I liked about the shirts. When I was wearing them, they felt so good. I'm like, hey man, I don't never want to wear 100% cotton no more because them things are hot. I mean, the only time they would probably be good is in the wintertime. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I did not want my shirts to be 100% cotton. And then on top of that, I ain't want to wash my shirt. And then they saying, my shirts fit me like a tank top.
Hey, that's why we do quality over quantity, man. Quality over quantity.
Definitely, man. So, man, tell me, you since you're getting close to getting to that Silver Fox fitness age, 40 and up. I mean, how you feel? I mean, how you feel? I mean, I remember when I was your age. How old are you? 30 what?
I'm
30
38. 38.
38 years old. Man, I remember when I was 38. So I know when I was 38, that's when I started having epiphany, thinking about my life. I'm like, oh my God, I'm starting to count how long I might have on this earth. Or 20 years from now, what I'm gonna be 20 years from now. That's when I started thinking a lot. That's when how they say that's when shit started getting real.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm 38. I have a 13-year-old that looks 16, and he's getting to that age where he wants to start challenging his dad. So uh, I was like, I got to get back in the gym. He wants to hoop. He wants me to go out and hoop with him. Right now I still can beat him, but the next 2 or 3 years, hey, if I'm not in shape, I probably won't be able to. But
Uh,
I'm definitely seeing the wear and tear on all the years of football I played, and just all the working out and everything. As far as knees wise, uh,
mm-hmm.
um, um, my actual recovery rate is a lot slower. Um, I sprained my ankle and it took like 3 weeks for me to actually, get back to being able to jog again at one point. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of the wear and tear overall as far as me getting older.
Yeah, yeah. I'm posting this picture of you right here. You looking good there, boy. Looking good, son. Looking good, son. With your mean face on, like, hey, I'm here to do it.
Hey, that's it, man. I'll be in the gym. Hey, that's one of the few and rare pictures you'll see me, take in the gym. Usually I'm
uh,
just in the gym about it, headphones in, trying to get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember this is one thing where I know that I was getting closer to the 40. When I was driving trucks, I was on the flatbed, and when I was in my 20s and 30s, man, I used to just jump off the top of off that flatbed with no problems. And
Yeah.
for some reason, one particular time, I was on top of that flatbed, and I had to get down, and I looked down, and the first thing I said was, "Damn, this shit sure look high." Like, oh my god, it don't look like nothing I want to just jump down to no more. Next thing I know, man, I sat down and just kind of hopped off. I didn't jump down. Right there and there, that's when I just started, like I said, stuff started getting real. I started taking things a lot serious, like protecting my knees, taking more of my, but thinking more about my health. Because when you in your 20s and your early 30s and stuff like that, you really don't think about it. You almost think about you being invincible. But when you get older, you start seeing some changes in your body. So you start, it's like I said, you get that epiphany. You're like, hey, let me start doing things. Let me start working smarter, not harder. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, right now with me, I'm definitely working smarter. I don't do sprints as much as I used to. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not doing, running up the stairs or bleachers like I
Mm-hmm.
used to in my 20s. It's more of a cardio as far as on the treadmill. I basically do the incline as high as I can at a pace
Mm-hmm.
of 3 for 30 minutes. As far
Mm-hmm.
that's like cardio I do on the treadmill. Other than that, I'm on a Peloton bike, uh, um, riding. The wife actually, got me into that, but but other than that, I mean, I try to take it a lot easier than what I used to, just to stay in shape.
Which is good. It's good she got the Peloton bike. So even if I don't know if she uses it or not, but as long as you use it, so
No,
that's a
she
good thing
uses it.
about it. Oh, she does.
Definitely,
That's
yeah.
good. Oh, that's good. That's so it's like the commercial. Like she'll be on it, then when she get off, she'll throw the towel and hit you in the face, then you jump on it.
Yeah, something like that. Something
It's
like
like that. Huh? Hey
yeah,
man,
something like
that's what
that.
I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I tell you, man, we hadn't been on for about a month and a half because I was working a part-time job slash full-time job. Started out with 3 days, but then they wanted me to work 4 days. I worked 4 days and it just got hectic, so hectic that I had to put everything. I had to put everything on hold. Even my health went on hold. Working at a hotel, 5-star hotel, all these gourmet food they have, unlimited food on top of that, and I gained a couple of pounds, and just kind of got away from it, feeling bad, feeling sad. But I also would think about the Silver Fox Fitness Club. What can I do to make this brand stronger? And I appreciate you for pretty much keeping me in check. You know what I'm saying? Talking to me, make sure that I didn't get discouraged, make sure that I had to keep my health first. And I appreciate that, man, because it was feeling kind of lonely at one time, man. I really appreciate it.
Ah,
You know.
man, Silver Fox Fitness Club is something that's gonna take some time. Like
Hmm.
I've been doing Avery J for a while, and it still hasn't taken off. But
Yeah.
Silver Fox Fitness Club, you have a distinct logo. Um,
Hmm.
you have something I think a brand that's going to be around for a while. It's just going to take a little time to take off. Uh,
Yeah.
and as far as us talking, hey, I feel the same way. Sometimes when I have time and I'm just have something on my mind, and I know, hey, let me call Al because I know if anybody is able to talk to me right now, it'll be Al because I drive a lot too. That's another reason why I decided to start working out a little bit more than I used to It's just because I'm in the car driving, 6, 7 hours a day because I'm an outside salesman. So yeah, I'm not a truck driver, but might as well be one. As far as how many miles I put on the car.
Yeah, because when you constantly gone from home all the time, it's almost like a truck driver when you're
Yeah,
gone from home because it could be challenging when you're trying to find somewhere to work out, but not so much as you trying to find somewhere to work out. You got a lot of highway miles
yeah,
on you and you exhausted, you tired. People don't realize when you driving for a long period of time for hours or however many miles you driving that day, it is very exhausting, very tired. Yeah, you trying to keep that vehicle in between those lines at all time. You try to pay attention to everybody that's driving, and also you just trying to get to your destination and get back home safe. So that could be exhausting right there. So when you get home, the last thing you thinking about is working out. But I always say you can make all excuses you want. Excuses will not help you, because if your body needs to be taken care of, it needs to be taken care of. Period. It does not accept excuses. It does not bargain with excuses. You know. So that's one thing that I definitely learned, and really, like I say, I'm just so glad to be back, man. And this kind of like really, I guess probably one of the first thing I did once I started working at the hotel was I couldn't wait to get back to the gym. Of course, I was sore. I was so sore, but I was so glad to be back, man. And just getting in there, hitting it. And actually, to be honest with you, when I worked out, I did legs because I knew that I was going to be doing some other kind of things. So I wanted to get the legs out the way. And I did a light, I'm not going to say light. I got in there, I did some squats, and I think the weight was too heavy and my legs started cramping up on me. But, a buddy of mine told me to get some glutamine? L-glutamine, right?
yeah.
I got that, and man, for some reason, man, he told me it's gonna take the soreness out. It took the soreness out, and I feel good. So now I'm ready to lift a tank now.
Look,
you know.
I've did your leg exercises, man. I'm not working out with you on legs, man. I can't.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't even think I could do that kind of leg exercise no more. Because when I did that, I was in my 30s or early 40s, so I don't even think I could work out like that no more. But I did work out. I kind of took out certain things, like I don't do squats with the barbell on my back because of the simple fact that when I'm doing that, I'm so focused on worrying about dropping the weight than actually doing the repetition. So now I take a dumbbell, put it underneath my chin, and cuff it with both hands, and I do squats. And actually, to be honest with you, it feels comfortable. And I had a bench behind me, so when I squat, I make sure my butt touched the pad of that bench, and then I went right back up. So I was able to knock out about, maybe, I think I did 15 reps, 4 sets. So I was able to knock it out. So that was just kind of getting back into it. So of course I'm going to increase it as I keep working out and stuff like that. So now just trying to put together a routine, trying to stay consistent. My goal is to work out at least 4 days a week, hitting the weights, and then the rest of the days is doing some kind of cardio, even if it's just walking or whatever like that. What are your workouts like?
um, right now my workouts consist mostly of body weight.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of push-ups, sit-ups, body weight squats,
Mm-hmm.
and cardio, treadmill, bike.
Mm-hmm.
Pull-ups if I have my pull-up bar, and
Mm-hmm.
then sometimes I'll pull out some dumbbells and do some dumbbell squats, but mainly just body weight stuff, man. I'm not trying to become the Hulk anymore. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's same thing here, man. Just trying to do a lot of cardio because I know the number one thing I need to do is burn the fat. And like I said, I want to also do it, with the weights and all that. But really, I just want to focus on just kind of creating a system, get my metabolism going and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that's one of my main things that I'm trying to focus on.
that's one of the hardest things that I found out. Being closer to 40 or getting older, it's hard to do is to burn that belly fat, man. Like I'm like, geez, man, golly, that spare tire won't leave.
You know what? And that's one of the hardest things that we have, especially when we get up in our 40s, is that belly weight. And like I said, especially driving,
Yeah,
that doesn't even add, that doesn't even help even more when you're driving and sitting up in that car. So you're definitely not even working out. but I mean, it can be done. It's just gonna take a little bit more extra weight. I'm sorry, a little bit more extra work, but you can do it because I've seen people do it. I even seen this guy on Instagram. I think his name Mr. Mature, and he's a truck driver. And actually, he was in the same line of work that I used to be in when I was driving truck. And this dude looks good. So he doing it. So that's no excuses. So when I looked at him, I'm like, okay, so he's doing it now. I can sit and make a bunch of excuses, but it's not going to help my situation. But
Yeah,
he's doing it. So I kind of look at that. So I'm like, okay, you can write out that excuse because somebody's doing this in the same line of work with you, and he's able to do it. So you just, and actually, be honest with you, I'm working less than what he's doing because I know he works a whole lot more hours than what I was doing because that line of work is a lot of work doing that. You working 12, 13, 14 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week. So it's a lot of work involved, but he's able to work out. So, you know, my goal now, man, like I said, just try to basically just do 4 hours of not 4 hours, 4 days of hitting the weights, doing like, um, and then do like I guess all the other days do like cardio and stuff like that. At least get 30 minutes of cardio in. So I know it's gonna take me a minute to get into it, and I guess my wife always tell me I set my goals to be so high at first. She said start small, and now I'm at the point where I'm starting to listen to her now because I think I set my goals so high, and then when I don't see the results that I want to see, then I get frustrated, and then I kind of slack off of it. And I got to remember, I'm not in my 30s and 40s anymore. I'm 53 years old, so I'm not gonna burn it as fast like I used to. So take small steps like her. I know she probably looking at me laughing or smiling and saying, "I told him he don't like to listen." But she right about that though. Set the bar real low. So man, let me ask you a question, man. On the Silver Fox Fitness Club, have you told any of your buddies about it? Because I know a lot of your friends are getting close to our age too. You letting them know about it, stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I've told a few people. I've actually told a few fitness people that I know from doing my own brand because
Mm-hmm.
I have an athletic side of my brand as well.
Mm-hmm.
About Silver Fox Fitness Club, and a lot of people say they're going to take a look at it. I
Mm-hmm.
can't confirm that they've bought anything, but
Yeah.
you know, definitely told them about the group, the Facebook group and everything too. So
Yeah. Well, if anything, just have them check out the group and see.
yeah,
Man, it'd be a bunch of amazing people posting stuff, man, and I just be like at awe when I see it.
yeah,
I'm talking about the exercise they do, man. It's just like, man, I'll be glad when I get to that point, you know. And I really like to thank all the people. Like I said, I said it last time. Thank you for posting and posting your videos. I really appreciate it because it really helps, and that let me know that you care. You care about your health for number one, and then you motivating people that see it. So I like to appreciate that. And again, Kanard, I want to thank you again, man, because if it wasn't for you, man, Silver Fox Fitness Club would just be a thought. That's it. you
hey man,
know.
I can't, I couldn't let that dream die. You know what I'm saying? That's one dream I couldn't let die, man. I know you've always been about fashion and looking good and going to gym and looking good, and to be honest, got a little bit of my swag from you. Going you. So definitely I wasn't gonna let that die by the wayside.
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, folks, we were back. Oh, first of all, I think I'm going to change it to Tuesday nights. Tuesday night, that's where the Silver Fox Fitness Club used to be on Tuesday night. I think I'm going to go back to Tuesday night now that I'm not working that other job, and I think it pretty much fit my schedule even more. So, I think I'm going to change it to Tuesday night. But next week, we will do next. I think next week I will do next Thursday again. Then after that, I think I'm gonna switch to Tuesday. Now that it's getting cold, people, it's getting cold. Check out the Silver Fox Fitness Club hoodie. You go to Silver Fox Fitness Club. The Fox has 2X. So when you go to Silver Fox, put the Fox with 2X, silverfoxfitnessclub.com and get your hoodie. It's getting cold out there. It's getting ready to get cold out there. Go ahead and represent the brand. Anything you
Oh,
guys taking up?
Working on some sweats as well. Working on
Okay.
trying to get some Silver Fox sweats. Hopefully, I'll be able to source those and get them to everybody before it actually gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but other than that, that's it. That's all I have.
Yeah, and we still trying to source some tights at a decent price. I don't want to just any kind of tights. Believe it or not, you got some tights that feel better than other tights. I want tights that feel comfortable. I don't want just some tights that just feel cheap and all that. I want to do this right. I don't want to go the cheap way.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
For the ladies, definitely trying to get the fleece tights
Mhm.
for y'all for winter time. So
Mhm.
hopefully we'll be
Mhm.
able to source those too.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, shoot, Kanard, I appreciate it, bro, and I gotta have you back on again. And like I said, y'all just don't know. I did not know anything how when it came to podcasting, clothes, nothing. I'm old. I was an old school antique brother. Didn't know nothing. This dude had to sit there and talk. And not only he talked, he laughed at me. He laughed at me. I hear him on the phone just laughing like this
I
boy
did.
don't know nothing.
I
He was
did.
laughing at me he was making me feel bad, but I know it was all out of love, and I appreciate his patience because he had to take me to education to learn how to do all this stuff because I didn't know anything. I didn't know nothing because I mean when I asked him about the t-shirts and stuff like that, he like well he was naming all his brand. I'm like, well damn, what I don't know. He like, what do you want cotton shirt? I like cotton shirt. He like, yeah, you got cotton shirts, them shirts that's real hot, the ones that you wash and they shrink. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of them. He said, you want them? I said, nah, man. And then he said, what about the shirt that I had? I'm like, yeah, I like the shirt you sent me. That was a good shirt. He said, well, those are shirts you want to go with. And sure enough, that's shirts I go with, and I get a lot of compliments on those shirts. And a lot of people like them, and a lot of people can work out in them shirts and not be hot and all that stuff right there. So I appreciate it, man, because I didn't want to go like you said. What you call them? Family union shirts.
You don't want the family reunion shirts, man. You don't want that.
I ain't want the family reunion shirts. So your boy Big Al is back. Silver Fox Fitness Club, the Silver Fox Fitness Club show. We back. We're gonna keep pushing this thing, nonstop. I'm not gonna do like I did last time. I bit off more than I could chew, so I'm not trying to go that route no more. So I hope everybody have a good night. We'll be back next Thursday. Still gonna work on my next guest and peace. Have a good weekend. All right, you guys, then take a note.
Uh, nah. Hopefully,
Okay.
you'll see me next week.
Okay.
If
Okay.
not, you'll see me. I'll be in the backgrounds doing my thing.
Always. All right. Have a
All
good
right,
one, everybody. Bye
later.
bye.